outside right now, so we hope that it's not too loud. Wanted to do a get to know, how well do we know each other challenge. So we wanted to see how well we know each other. So I did a little poll on Instagram, and thank you everybody who asked us questions and gave us ideas on what to ask each other. So basically, we have our index cards. So let's get started. What's your favorite movie? So guys, I'm not like a movie person. Most of the movies that I've been put on to is because of him. So this was a hard one for me to answer because he has a lot of favorite movies. But I'm gonna wait. You tell me your answer.
My favorite movie.
No, yeah, your favorite.
My favorite movie. Scarface.
Damn. Scarface?
Yeah.
I said Coming to America.
Oh. Yeah, I like Coming to America, but
Scarface, better, really?
I think, yeah.
I never heard him freaking brave about. He watches this damn movie like 50 million times. Scarface, alright, babe.
Okay.
Damn, we ain't doing so good.
And Beauty.
Okay, wait, I didn't say mine.
Okay.
So honestly, I don't know if I have a favorite movie, but what's my favorite movie? I'll probably say like, I don't know, this is hard. I honestly I don't think I have a favorite. Oh, I do have a favorite movie. And you put me on to it. Devil Wears Prada. That's one of my favorite movies.
That's one of my top 10.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies.
Well, I got that wrong. I put Beauty and the Beast. You don't like?
Honestly, that was a good choice. That was a good choice because I always talk about how much I love.
Yeah. Devil Wears Prada. Well, I guess you do like it, but Beauty and the Beast.
Damn. So how many points do we have? Because this ain't looking so good right now.
We're sort of tied.
Okay. You know, it's funny because these are questions that like you don't ask really like often. Like once you've been with someone for so long, like we kind of grow to love things together. So I feel like thinking about yourself is like a little hard, right?
Yeah.
All right. Next question is favorite food.
Favorite food.
So what's your favorite food?
I love steaks. Any type of steak as long as it's well done.
Yeah, but steak is his favorite. Okay, my favorite food, I would say Mexican food.
Oh man.
Babe, what, pizza?
I was gonna write pizza, but I wrote empanadas.
Damn.
You're always bothering me for them. Oh, that's mine.
Babe, we don't know each other. We need to go on more dates. How can you not know Mexican? If you check our Uber Eats recent history, that's all we order is Mexican food. I love Mexican food.
You do like empanadas.
I do. I like empanadas. All right. Next question is, how many tattoos do you have? This was hard.
How many tattoos do I have? I don't know.
Estimate.
30?
Okay,
Does
so
the sleeve count? Like I did little by little.
yeah, so this was like a little challenging because how do you count a sleeve? So my answer was 1 sleeve and 6 more. Because he has his whole sleeve on his left arm, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, she's wrong.
5, 6. The ones on your back.
What about this one?
Oh, 7.
And the one in my hand. On my hand, on the side of my
But
hand.
that counts as a sleeve. That's a part of your sleeve arm.
I guess.
Okay, how many tattoos I have? Let me count. Wait, I didn't get my answer. Hold on. Mine are easy. They're so big. I said this on my... How I know you didn't watch my Get to Know Me video?
I did.
Oh, okay. I have 5. I have 5 tattoos. You got one right.
We're sort of tied. We're tied again.
We're kind of tied.
Right?
This was interesting. I thought we were like gonna have all of them and know each other so well.
Sorry.
Ooh, now you gotta.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your what? Hold on. What's your favorite hobby? What do you like to do?
My favorite hobby is
Let's not say that.
Okay, Xbox and steak.
Xbox and eating. So I wrote Xbox and watching movies.
Okay, yeah.
Because he likes to watch movies, and Xbox, that's his thing too. Yay! I know you better than you know me, babe. I think all women do, right? Okay. My favorite hobby. What's my favorite hobby? I don't even know what my favorite hobby is. Doing makeup. Does that count? Wait. Hold on. And I like watching Netflix too. I don't know. What's my favorite hobby?
I wrote Netflix and chill.
That's my favorite hobby. Damn you, Netflix. Okay. Next question is, what's your biggest pet peeve about me? So his biggest pet peeve about me.
No, I think. Well, no, you are annoying.
I have a good one. I know you're gonna be like, damn, I should have said that. I know him better than he knows himself.
Biggest pet. Well, she always telling me to. Wait, that was my answer. Oh no, that's what I. Oh, she's always telling me to. Put deodorant on.
What the fuck? Damn, I actually didn't even write that because I didn't like. I need to know all of that.
Yeah. She reminds me every morning.
Like, you gotta keep them fresh and clean. So I wrote not knowing what I want to eat.
Oh my god.
And nagging. Like, I nag about shit.
Everything.
Like all wives do. Cleaning and things like that. So, but when I don't know what I want to eat, it pisses him off. Because I want to know what listen, I feel like y'all can relate, right? Because I don't know what I want to eat. So I want to know what he wants or what he thinks I want to eat. Because he might give me some ideas of what I want to eat. Like, I know you feel me, ladies. Like, I know y'all do. We just don't know, babe. And you, honestly, like, a lot of times you actually give me good ideas. Like, because I'll eat the same shit.
Sometimes I say things on purpose because I know she doesn't like it. So it's like, no, I don't like this. So it's like, okay, now you really have to tell me what you want or we're going to get something you don't like. That's my little trick.
Like, you've been doing that lately. That shit pisses me off. Alright, my biggest pet peeve about you, right?
Yeah.
Is that he could be messy. He could be messy at times, like the hamper will be like right there, and his sock will literally be like an inch away, and I'm like, bro, you really couldn't just throw it in the freaking laundry basket? So that I'm a very like organized person. I think I'm a little OCD, so that's like my biggest pet peeve. What you write?
Leaving dirty clothes? Oh yes, yeah. I know.
Like a continuation, all right? So the first question is, how do you and your man keep the passion loving, having 3 kids plus work plus everything else? So how do you think we keep the love loving? Our love
doing spontaneous things.
Yeah, I think we definitely like try to do a lot of things like together, like how when we first met, right? Like we do a lot with the kids, but we try to, like, for example, like when the kids are sleeping, we'll just get together, cuddle, like watch Netflix, things like that, right?
Yeah.
And then like we both have like our little restaurants that we like to go to, so we try our best to go. Now that my kids are getting a little bit older, it's easier for us to like go and like eat out and just like do little, you know, we're very like laid back. We don't do nothing crazy. Do things together the way we did when we first met. It's something I always like tell him, right? Like, we have to do things as a couple and not just be parents or not just be a dad or be a mom. We have to like say something. Ladies, it's just about telling them what to do. That's the secret. Question asked 3 times. So, it said 3 times. It said, wait, where'd it go? Oh, how'd you and your boo meet? Someone wrote the same thing. How'd you and your man meet? And then someone else wrote, how did you your boo meet? You promised to tell us one day. So how do we meet?
At a party, sort of. At a birthday. At your friend's. Well, she was my friend.
She's my friend.
At a mutual friend's birthday party at a lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
my beauty took him over. Nah, I was actually ugly back then. So. You want to tell them how we met?
Well,
tell them your side, and then. So when we in the lounge, like, how did it happen?
What was it? I think I told you, like, oh, I like your tattoo.
Yeah, so I had just got this tattoo done. It literally had the ointment on, like, it was fresh. I don't know what the hell my ass was doing with a fresh ass tattoo, but it was fresh. And I remember him coming up to me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love your tattoo.
Yeah, even though I couldn't see it. It's in the club, dark, but it worked.
Shut up. Yeah, he was like, but you know what's funny? That, like, I remember the whole night. Mind you, I was dancing with other people. Like, I don't even think we danced once.
Nah.
Right? But I remember, like, me looking at him the whole night. Because we even went to, like, a diner after to eat breakfast. Well, yeah, it was, like, morning. So breakfast, whatever. And he was right across from me. I'm sitting next to my friend. You know, it was, like, a few of us. And I remember I kept looking at him. And I couldn't figure out why. Like, I was like, why? Like, yo, he's cute, but he ain't all that. So I'm like, why do I keep looking at him? But it's weird, yo. It's fucking weird. Like, we were, like, connected. But we didn't realize it then. It's not like, he didn't get my number then, nothing. We went out that night, and that was that. Tell them how you stalked my life.
No, well, I hit you up, Instagram.
We're actually Instagram boos.
Yeah. No, not really.
No, we met in person.
Yeah,
but
we
then
met in person.
He followed me on Instagram. I remember. He followed me on Instagram. And that was the time when I had, like, my jewelry line. You know, I used to wear a lot of the jewelry on myself. And he commented on one of them, like, nice earwear. Which it was like... It was funny because I was like, you know, that's like a random ass comment. Like, who the fuck says nice earwear? But like, he knew how to get me to talk. That's what's funny. Like, you knew how to say... He knew how to say stuff to get me to talk. Oh, so I remember commenting back, like, oh, thank you, whatever. And then he was like, yo, where's your tat guy? Like, who tatted you? No, let's go get... Or take me to where you got tatted at. You was never going to get a tattoo, right? That was just your game?
Yeah, of course.
So we went out again, right?
We went to get tatted. Yeah,
so we're still, like, friends or whatever. Like, we were becoming friends. I was like, all right, you know, he's cool. It wasn't, like, a love at first sight type of thing. I think it was more like a attraction, but, like, unexplained, right? Like, why you do that?
I don't know.
Like, I knew we were attracted to each other, but I honestly did not think we would be anything. It wasn't like, oh my god, that's my husband. Like, not at all. Sorry, babe. Like, it wasn't like that. So we went out again. All of us, same people that went out that first night. We all went out again to another club. This was more like a club. And I remember us. How was it that night?
Everybody was, like, on me. All the girls were on me.
He was being a thought that, and I was like, ooh, now I don't know if I want to be like, you know, but.
Excuse me? Yo, I saw her give her number to some random guy, and she was like we weren't anything, but I'm looking, you know, just chilling in the club. I look to the left, and I see her just on her phone with a dude, and I'm like,
no, that's wrong. He's a liar. First of all, I don't just give out my number. This guy, I think I was like walking to get another friend, and this guy come up to me and was like, oh, yo, I follow you. I think I used to be more popping on Instagram because nobody was really doing like the jewelry thing when I was doing, like, not even trying to put that out there, but it's true. Like, it wasn't really popping like that. And I remember he came up to me and was like, yo, you got that jewelry thing online, right? And I was like, oh, yeah. And then he was like, yo, I follow you. Let me give you my Instagram. So I just felt like, you know, I'm nice. I wasn't going to be like, nah. Like, I was like, okay, on some professional shit. Like, but he
the jewelry line isn't better than the tattoo line. Cause,
Shut up. Yeah, but it was weird. Like, he knew that I had a jewelry line. So I was like, oh, yeah, cool. Like, you know, maybe his sister, mother, somebody would want, like, jewelry. So I just followed him on Instagram. And to this day, I don't even remember who that was. But I remember, like, when I pulled out my phone, that's what I was doing, and he peeped. But I didn't care. I was like, whatever, you over there, like, letting girls rub on you and shit. So I'm like, fuck that. Like, let him think what he want. So that was that, right? So my friends, we had a designated driver, and the driver drove me home. Mind you, this is when I lived with my mom. So we had a corner. Like, our house was on the corner. So on the corner of my block, you could see, like, the street, you know, like where the street, whatever number that I lived. And I remember I was like, all right, goodbye. But we weren't even talking. Like, that whole night we didn't talk, right?
Not really.
And then what happened after that? You tell them.
I remembered your address. Well, I remember the block. And then we just kept talking for a little while through Instagram. Then we started texting. And then I surprised you.
So at this point, we were still friends, right? Like, I was like, he seems like a cool person. And I remember me and him texting, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna go to my friend's house, you know. And I'm like, okay. And he said something like, oh, this is like my favorite place to be, or like I like being here. I remember me telling him, like, look, I'm sleepy, like, I'm gonna take a nap. And he's like, no, just, keep texting me till I get there. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We were talking about random stuff. And then I remember him saying, like, oh, okay, I'm here already. I'll hit you up in a little bit. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, let me show you where I'm at. And I'm like now I started getting interested, because I'm like, what's so special about where he at? Like, and he sends me a picture of the corner of my house. Like, yo, that was like the corner street. So I remember, like, I was like confused. Mind you, I didn't know how to do makeup like that at that time. So I just remember jumping up, and I didn't have makeup on, so I threw bronzer on, like NARS Laguna. And put mascara. Like, I tried to put a lipstick. I remember my hair was mad long, so I tried to, like, straighten it real quick. And I was nervous. I had to change my clothes because I was in pajamas, like, mad bummy. And then we chilled. Where was our first date?
Burger King.
So Burger King. First date.
Yeah. And I told you, if you were not home and you were not about to go to sleep, that's it. Over.
So when he came, I remember, like, us going, and I was like, oh shit, like, cause, okay, wait, we didn't tell them the part of what led to you being a stalker. Like, he used to always text me, like, yo, let's go out for yogurt, like, let's go chill, get yogurt. And like, froyo, right? That's how you call it?
No, it just came out. Like, Red Mango just came
like
out.
that the frozen yogurt shit, like, just kind of hit New York, or maybe we just discovered it. I don't know, but he would always hit me up like, yo, let's go get a frozen yogurt. And I was a fronter. Like, I would always, like, I would be the type, and I still am, like, I'll be like, yeah, and I never show up. But him popping up like that, I always tell him, I feel like if you never did that, we wouldn't be here today, because he knew what he wanted, took initiative, and became a you type of stalker. he's lucky I don't eat that much because I was like, I like nuggets.
Chicken sticks.
Yeah, chicken sticks. That was my shit. Damn, too bad I don't eat meat no more. Alright, so that it? What else? Is there anything else?
You had another question?
But what else? Did you want to add anything else to how you stalked me?
No, that's pretty much summed it up.
Now, after that Burger King day, like, we literally became, like, inseparable. But I would say, like, it started off as a friendship, right?
Yeah.
Our relationship, like, we would talk about, like, random stuff. I didn't let him in my room for, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We would sit in the front of my house.
Getting bit by mosquitoes.
Bit as fuck. I remember it was, like, summertime, so we were getting bit up by mosquitoes. But I was like, I don't care. I'm not letting him in my room. Like, he's not coming inside my house. He didn't come. And, like clockwork, he would come to the house, chill with me outside. We would be bit up, but he didn't care. It was like a test. And 2 weeks is a long time to be chilling in the front of our house every day.
Every day.
Getting bit by mosquitoes and not being able to come in. Like, no bug spray, none of that shit. Just bit up. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. First impressions about each other. Oh, man, I wish I would have saw that. We could have answered that in the last question.
First impressions, my first impression was like, who's that? I never seen her around. Then I got it.
Nah, I remember thinking, like, you know, he's cute, but I don't know if I would say he was my type. Like, but I thought he was cute in the face. Like, and he seemed very, like, outgoing. Like, I could tell from the way everybody would talk to him, the way he was vibing to the music. Like, my first impression of him was like, oh, he seems like a real cool... He just came across as a cool type of person. Not, like, stuck-up guy or somebody who... Like, you were just mad, like, laid back. Like, cool. That's a part of your plan? That's how you get girls?
No.
Come to my house when we first met, all we would do is watch reruns of Martin. Like, this was when... I mean, I know Netflix been around for a while, but I didn't know about Netflix when we first met.
Nick at Night had them going.
Yeah, Nick at Night with the Martin reruns. That was our shit. And the Fresh Prince. Like, that's all we would do is watch reruns, order nachos, eat. Like, eat and watch shows. Like, that's our thing. Yeah. And then we talk about the movie after. Like, we like to talk about, like... But I drive him...
She likes to talk during, not after. She talks during. Nobody has ever seen the movie. I've never seen the movie. She never seen the movie. What's happening next? I don't know. Just watch.
I be nervous, yo. I be needing someone to, like, calm me down. I be asking him, like, oh my God, babe, like, who does he know? Or, like, something like that. And he's like, yo, I don't know. But I be feeling like he knows the answer. But I don't do that no more. I stopped doing that. Now I be figuring that shit out by myself.
Now you think you're everything. You know, you're Sherlock Holmes or something.
Yeah, that's me now. You be the one asking me questions now.
Yeah, I do it on purpose. Marriage advice.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a question specifically asked for that, but you guys asked me a lot.
Like married with kids or married without kids? Because that's different.
I don't know. Maybe right now married with kids because we
married
have kids.
with kids. Forget about yourself, bro. Forget about yourself. Forget it.
That's not true, babe.
No, because for me it's like making my kids happy, making you happy makes me mad happy. So that's like...
Stop burp. Why every time you talk you burp so much? I think that's like an anxiety thing you do. Every time you talk and you make a point, you start burping like crazy.
Cause, man, I'm not supposed to be dropping these gems on niggas. Like, y'all supposed to pay, you know? But
shut up, babe. No, I think with marriage, the main thing is communication. Like, you have to communicate, even if it's something you don't like about your significant other, because you're not gonna love every single thing about your significant other.
That's the mistake. That's the mistake, actually. Like, you get in a relationship and you're like, yo, this person's perfect. I mean,
this what? Peter Pepper Pig.
This person is perfect. And then the moment they do one thing that you don't
like fuck with her or whatever, it's like, oh, what the hell? Like, you know, like I just feel like you gotta grow and make mistakes together. And if you not ready to make a mistake with somebody, then you're not ready to be with them.
That's true. I think it's the person. Nowadays, people, if you go in with that mentality, like, I'm not going to find someone, or all men are the same, or all women are the same, you're not going to find a person that's right for you. And like he said, there's not a such thing as a perfect person, but it's finding the person that's worth fighting for.
And that wants to fight too. Like,
yeah.
If y'all both want to fight for a good relationship, you know, two is better than one.
Guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. He can't wait to get back to his game. I'm gonna go up and cook some food for my girls. All right, guys, so like always, please don't forget to leave some comments, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and of course, as always, I'll see you guys in my next video.